right? I know you got a view over here, you've got a view over here. People are like, Reba, I see your house. You do see my house, right? Because I'm not like to be super up close, but I mean, I'm close enough where you can really come into the room where you can understand, hey, we're going to hit some things today. We're going to be really excited. We're going to really understand, hey, how do you stop trading hours for dollars? How do you move your life in a direction where you can truly show up for yourself, where you can be who you are, where you're not overwhelmed trying to figure it out? How do you show up for yourself, right? How do you move in a place where you can show up, you're not exhausted, you're not trying to find Wi-Fi? How do you make money from your phone? How do you beat burnout? And how do you grow in a way that you are successful? How do you grow in a way that feels good for you? All right, because time is expensive. A lot of us don't have a ton of time to waste, right? A lot of us don't have a ton of time to waste. And a lot of you are like, oh, yes, I do. I have time. And you're searching. Like, how much time do you really have, right? The average person gets 80 summers. The average person gets 80 summers. What wasted time? I'm just talking about wasted time. Stop wasting your time. Hey, let me know where you're from in the chat, right? Time we don't have to waste, but people are willing to look around, looking to scroll. They're looking to say, hey, I have time. No, you only have an average of 80 summers in life. And a lot of y'all are already beyond, right? Half of the way. I'm almost to halfway of my 80 summers. Yes. Nope, make a smoothie, right? I got someone making a smoothie in the background. All right, we're live over here in my house. All right. Some of you guys are like, hey, I have time. You're looking everywhere. You're wasting time. Time is way too precious to just keep giving up. You're looking everywhere. You're overwhelmed. You're trying to figure out, how do I get income? How do I leave this role that I'm in? How do I change my life so when I wake up, it feels good? How do I change my life so that when I move, it feels good? I'm tired of you being exhausted. I'm tired of you being overwhelmed. I'm tired of you looking at everything. Hey, what's up? Welcome in the room. Hey, do you live a life of overwhelm? Go ahead and tell me, hey, what's up, Mad Chatter? Dina, let me know. Do you live a life of overwhelm? Because if that's you, you're in the right place. How do you live a life overwhelmed? Oh, and hey, everybody who's out the window looking. I love my window lookers because y'all be actually clicking things. All right. Hey, what's up? Let me know where you're from in the comments. A life of overwhelm does not help you earn income. A life of overwhelm doesn't give you a plan. When you're in that state of overwhelming, you're on a fight for your life. When you're in that state of overwhelm, you can't really learn anything. You can't change your life like you want to. Like, hey, I want to wake up every day and do what I want. I want to help you get true freedom. What is true freedom? It's doing what you want when you want on your time. A lot of you are like, oh, I want freedom, nice cars, nice things to look at, nice things to look at. I want freedom. Hey, let me know where you're from in the comment. Let me know. Do you want to change your life? Put yes in the comments. Let me know. Do you want to wake up and have true freedom outside of the things that look nice? I want you to have freedom of mind, freedom of schedule, freedom of things, so that you're not burned out going. I don't want you being burned out. That sucks. If you're burned out and say, hey, I'm really tired of this. Hey, be real with me. If you're burned out, tap that screen, because that way I can give hearts and really no one really knows who you are. All right. Let me know if you're here. If you're new here, put 1. If you're returning, put 2. All right. So if you're new, put 1. All right. I don't want you being burned out. I want you to understand time is way too expensive for you to be wasting. And a lot of you are just out here wasting it. You're trying to Google, you're trying to YouTube, you're trying to find different things, and you're just exhausted. You're exhausted from what you're doing in life, and you're exhausted from looking. Hey, let me know where you're from in the comments. You're exhausted, all right? Hey, if you're like, hey, I can give you 5 minutes, Reba, put 1 in the comment. If I can give you 10 minutes, put 2 in the comments, all right? I want you to invite people in here because I want you to have a friend to do this with. I want you to have a friend so you have something to do, right? We have a community of people who will get behind you if you have no friends. So if you have no friends, you're in that adult realm, like, hey, I don't got any friends to do anything with me. Get in the community, y'all. Find some friends. We're too old not to have friends. You at least need 3 of them. I know I'm going on a tangent here, but if you don't have a friends in a community, listen, you're not really living your best life. What's up, Bubba? What's up, Donish? What's up, Cody? What's up, Lena? All right, you need something to hang with you so you're not overwhelmed. You need something to do. And so as we start walking through this, helping you clarify, how do you earn an income online without chasing everything like y'all are already doing? You're already chasing, you're already looking, you're already scrolling. Get paid for it. Get paid for being on here. Get paid for looking on YouTube, y'all. Get paid for looking on TikTok over here. Get paid for it. Get paid for looking on Instagram. Get paid for scrolling. And you're all looking like, how do you make a quick buck? No, go from quick buck to long-term dollars. How do you make long-term income on this place? All right, stick with me. We want to show you how do you make long-term money? How do you make money that works for you long-term? All right, double tap that screen. Let me know that you're here. If you're like, hey, long-term money sounds good, tap that screen. If you're like, hey, long-term money sounds good, put a 1 in the comments. Let me know, all right? Then when you're able to start letting go of that overwhelm, which is why you're here, to the caption. If you're let over that overwhelm, you want to understand, hey, how do you drop overwhelm and stress? And how do you build towards success that's long-term? That's the only goal I have for high achieving women. You already can make the money. You're just missing the memories. I'm teaching you how to build in the digital space so that you can succeed. Y'all see, nothing special about me. I'm in a hat, some glasses, and a shirt. Why? Because I'm a real person like you. I want to show you what it's like to be a real person, to make an income online without being stressed out. And for y'all, for YouTube, I'm on TikTok over here. And for TikTok, I'm on YouTube over here, okay? Why? Because I want to make the massive impact that I can so that you can understand, okay, hey, let me know where you're from in the comments. Put your state down. Put your country down. Just let me know. You don't got to even give me a city or your providence, okay? Just let me know. Where are you from? The U.S.? All right? Let me know where you're from in the comments. Double tap that screen. And so how do I help you drop overwhelm? All right. I give you a step-by-step program. I give you step-by-step of what to do. If you're like, hey, I don't have a lot of time on here, I'm going to keep flashing this, y'all. Take a screenshot really quick. Moneyonmedia.com. Take a screenshot. Go to moneyonmedia.com. Because when you follow a step-by-step process, when you understand long-term income is better than short-term income, hey, give me a follow. You all go to the link in my bio. Give me a follow. Link in my bio. Let me know where you're from. The U.S., Curacao, South America, Australia. Let me know where you're from in the comments. I'm super excited. And double tap that screen. I see you watching. And some of y'all are window watchers. How do you move from just, hey, I want the success right now to understanding long-term income? I was in this exact same realm, y'all. I've been in different fields a long time. Okay. Quick wins, quick wins, quick wins. Quick wins are great. But how do you turn that income into being long-term so you're not stressed out, overwhelmed, right? I want to see you on beaches around the world, not worrying about clocking back in to go back to work. That's exactly where I want to see you. And that's exactly who I help. I help people who want to be long-term income without being worried about, hey, Tiffany, hey, B, hey, Favor. Help you understand long-term income without being worried about where is it coming from, all right? I want you to go into your weekend without looking at your account. I don't want your account determining your life. And so when I give you these steps, when I show you this program, when I put you in this community, it's to do all of those things, to surround you with what you need so you're not overwhelmed. Why do I do a step-by-step process in our community? Why do we have millionaire mentors giving you training every day? Because we want you to have the tools, right? If y'all are not here, you're like, listen, the tools help you succeed. I want you cutting your grass with a lawnmower, not with scissors. And a lot of y'all have scissors out here. You're trying to cut your whole yard with some scissors. You're just like patchy spot here. You're getting it tired because you're looking on YouTube, you're looking on Google, you're looking on TikTok, you're scrolling for things, trying to figure a way out. When the truth is, you need to be very intentional, follow a step-by-step process so that you can grow online, so that you can rebrand yourself, so you can stop being tired. All right. My goal is to help you stop being tired. My goal is to help you stop being exhausted. And when you're building in the digital space, it does just that. When you're into digital marketing, it does just that. And don't hop off on the digital marketing because y'all like, oh, no, digital marketing is being able to sell something online, all right? I can say, hey, I'm Verizon and I sell an iPhone. Verizon didn't make the iPhone, but Verizon did sell it, right? They resell the iPhone. The same thing that we do with programs here. We teach you how to resell a program, how to brand yourself, how to have a rejection-free business. So nobody is telling you no. Why? Because conversations, having parties is a waste of time when you can build on online. Hey, let me know where you're from in the comments. Double tap that screen. All right, share the love. I want you to stick on. Can you give me 5 minutes today? Can you give me 5 minutes? We'll land it in 5 minutes. Can you give me 5 minutes? All right, 7:07 to 7:12. If you can give me 5 minutes, put an emoji in the comment. Let me know. All right, 5 minutes so that you can understand why are these digital streets so important for you? Because there's 5 billion people online, right? And a fraction, a couple percent are actually making money online. All right, I want you to be in that couple percent. I don't want you to be outside of that percent. And I'm tired of you looking everywhere. You're like, hey, how do you get real income just 2 hours a day? You spread that income out, all right? So I work in a 2-hour workday. I teach you how to work in a 2-hour workday. I teach you, you get to learn step by step, all right? You're going to focus on people and not just on platforms and trying to hit anybody. We're going to outline Who is your customer? And we're going to teach you how to pull them to you. All right. Again, we're not going out here looking everywhere. We're not writing people. We're not calling people. We're not doing those things. I want you to keep your time in a bucket. If you have known me in one time, I do not waste my time. Why? Because time is too expensive to waste. All right. Told y'all, we only get an average of 80 summers in our whole life. And I'm knocking on 40. And so if I don't get the full 80, I'm going to make every summer well worth it now that I know how to do it. And how do I go from trading hours for dollars to making an income that works for me behind the scenes? Why am I so excited about this? Because when I found this last year, I realized I was burned out, exhausted, and tired. I didn't even know about this thing. Like, I didn't even know a lot about tech, but I knew that I needed to start decreasing my time, compressing that time, and increasing my income. I didn't care where I started out, right? We all start with 0 followers. In fact, I want you to start with 0 followers. Like, that's blowing my mind. Why? Because if you're trying to go out here and you already have followers, you're just wasting time. You're over-exhausting. We pull our customers to us in this, right? You pull your customers to you so that you can win. All right. And how do we do this? You literally, a step-by-step process. You're going to understand, right? So I'm going to tell you guys, go to the link in my bio. All right. Hey, let me know where you're from in the comments. Let me know. Hey, are you on your way to work? I know was it Thursday, Friday? Anywho, you're on your way to work today. Are you listening? Are you taking those kids to daycare, day camp? Let me know. Hey, I'm in my car. Put car in there. Give me a car emoji. I'm at home. Give me a home emoji. Let me know where you're from. And so all you need to do is you just need Wi-Fi and a phone. If you have Wi-Fi and a phone, you can do this. You can do this program. You can make your money go long-term, all right? So I want you to go to www.moneyonmedia.com, all right? Take a screenshot here for TikTok. Can you read that? Take a screenshot here for YouTube. Look at that when you go moneyonmedia.com. Put in your email address. You're going to get a video. That's right, because I like to hit all the learners. You're going to get a video and you'll get an email. So you can watch a video, you can read, you can get there right there and say, hey, what exactly? Because simple steps beat any perfect plan. And I give you those simple steps to beat that perfect plan. Why? Because perfection never works. It makes you overwhelmed. And you see my title. We're not being overwhelmed in this season. We're being progressive. Hey, let me know where you're from in the comments. Hey, Christy. Hey, Ala. Hey, Laura. Hey, let me know where you're from in the comments. I'm excited to hear. Double tap that screen, y'all. Listen, I'm not seeing no hearts. I'm going to stop giving y'all all this juice because y'all want the juice. And you're like, hey, you're just out here window watching now. Give me the juice. Give me the hearts. Let me know that you're here. All right. Let me know where you're from because that's key. Let me know where you're from. All right. So we're going to teach you how do you have freedom because it's waiting on you, right? Freedom is intentional. Freedom waits on you, but you have to want it. You have to move towards it. And I think about every time I come out like freedom, you're like, hey, I stutter. So do I. Like, I stutter, you all. If you've been here for any kind of minutes, you know that I stutter. You know that I don't believe in perfection. 70% perfection is good for me. That means I'm moving in the right direction. It means I'm not turning my wheels. I'm not stressed out, all right? And so going from overwhelm, how do you do that? One, you get in a community. It's going to be this right here, right? You need to get in a community. Why? Why is a community important for you? Because when you have a community of people, some of y'all don't have friends, and that's okay. I see it all the time. Like, hey, I don't have any friends. I don't have any support. That's great. Hey, Michelle, what's up? Come into the room. I don't have any friends. I don't have any support. Totally fine. But when you're in a community of people, you're making this income now. Everything's going in your pocket. So you make a sale, it's in your pocket. We aren't talking like affiliate sales here, right? We're talking sales that actually make an impact. You're talking $300 sales, $600 sales, $900 sales. And for me, when I can make $900 and go in my pocket, y'all, the overwhelm melted away. Because you know what $900 meant for me last year? It meant that I could cover some things without coming from my main account. It broke, I was free. Like, oh, I made $900. I made $900 again. I made $900 again. I was like, wait a minute. There's like $10,000 in my account. I've only done this for I think it was like 6 weeks. And I was like, wow, I've made $9,000 in like 6 weeks. All right. Just learning this thing, just being willing to follow the step by steps, just being willing to move in imperfection. Why? Because I was already stressed out. I was already tired. I was already overwhelmed. I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't live that life anymore. I knew I didn't want to be overwhelmed. I knew I didn't want to be tired. I knew I didn't have any more time to get a second job. That wasn't on my list. I had no time. My brain power had no time. And so when I saw this 2-hour workday, I looked at it and was like, okay, if I can break it out over the day, and my whole mindset last year was like, okay, if I can copy and paste and post, I can make some money. And that's literally how I started. If I can copy, if I can paste my post. I made my income back in, I made my investment back in 6 days. Okay, if I can copy, paste, and post, I can do this. And then I realized, okay, I can make 3 short videos a day. Y'all, I didn't go live until this year. That's right. I was in here over a year before I went live. Why? Because now I'm like, okay, I'm tired of just holding this in. I want to share this with you all. I want you to see what's possible. I want you to live a life that's bigger than you're already living. I don't care, right? I know moms. Oh my gosh, thank you, Michelle. Let me know where you're from in the comments. Tina Johnson. All right, let me know where you're from in the comments. I am super excited that you're here. Let me know. Do you love what you do right now? If you love what you do, put a smiley face. If you're like, meh, put a meh face. If you don't, put a sad face. Let me know, all right? Because I want you to understand. I want you to understand that where you are doesn't have to be where you're going. And I want you to look at your life like that. Where do you want to go? All right. How can you go from where you are to where you want to be? How can you leverage what you know, put it into a system that you can put you into? You can be authentically you and you can thrive. All right. Because I've been in the corporate space, y'all. I've changed my hair. I've changed how I talk. And then I started zoning out. I'm not me anymore and I don't like it. And I did it for so long. I didn't even know who I was at the end of it. I'm like, well, darn, who am I? I know who this corporate person is, but who am I outside of work? If you're that, hey, double tap. I know I hit somebody, right? Because you're coach with you when you're at work. You're coach with you all the time. All right. You're just trying to change. And then you get in that mode so long, you can't even think about it, right? No, I want you to drop all of that. All right. I'm tired of you looking everywhere. I'm tired of you changing who you are to try and fit in. I want you to be you 100% of the time. I want you to brand yourself. And I'm going to give you those step-by-steps. I'm going to put you in a community of people who literally are themselves, y'all. I was in a room in April. It was all the personalities. And you know what? We did not care because we're about unity, not uniformity. Meaning unity. Hey, we work together. We all keep our own money in our pocket. Not uniformity. We're not doing do the exact same things. Why? Because we're all different. But when you can be you can understand. You can turn that switch to make an income. You can turn that switch to drop overwhelm. You can really try to say, hey, this is who I am, because now I'm not stressed out about time being here. I'm not stressed about money being here. I'm not stressed about all the things. And I'm actually able to really just show up. I'm actually able to go on vacation and really enjoy it. Put the emails to the side, right? Put the phone to the side. Put work to the side. We're not even talking about work anymore when you're doing this, because you're going to be understanding that the digital world helps you build. The digital world is how you can turn the keys to freedom. You can really look at, hey, I can bring everything I want to me when you're following a system. Why do I say a system? Because like an airplane, when you get on an airplane, you're not like, hey, I don't know where this airplane is going. It's going to take me anywhere. No, the airplane's going to a destination. This proven system takes you to a destination. It takes you to having more income in your account. It takes you to freedom. Freedom is not fancy cars. Freedom is not having the big house. That's nice thing to have. Freedom is doing what you want when you want to do it. Freedom is playing golf on a random Tuesday. Freedom is flying to the beach on a Monday. Freedom is flying to the beach on a Thursday. I like the beach. If you like the beach, hey, give me some waves in the comments if the beach is your thing. All right. Like the mountains, give me some mountains. All right. But how do we bring your story to life? How do we bring you to life after you've been programmed so hard since birth to follow a certain structure? How do we bring you? Simple. We give you the training every week. All right. There's 2 to 3 trainings in here every week. There's an investment in this, y'all. I told you, go to www.moneyonmedia.com. Go to the link in my bio. Put in your email address. You're going to get a video. I'm not gatekeeping anything from you. I'm very transparent in what we do in this community, because that helps you win. That helps you understand exactly what are you getting. All right. It helps you understand exactly what happens. Right. It shows you what can be done when you're willing to look at a 2-hour workday. Spread it over your days. I don't want to hear you don't have time. Lies, lies, lies. You have time. Y'all on here scrolling all the time. All right. Look at your phone log. You'd be like 10 hours on TikTok, 4 hours on Instagram, 4 hours on Facebook. You have time. But I want you to take that time and follow a step-by-step guide. I want you to take that time and say, hey, step by step, you can make this go. I had my business up and running in 2 days. I was like 2 days last year, and I was in the midst of 60-hour weeks. That's what I was working. I was like, okay, I know if I can spread this out over this time in my nooks and crannies, I can get this up and running. I had it up and running in 2 days, following a step-by-step system, and I was in profit mode in 6 days. Where's that at, y'all? I've done brick and mortar. I've done things in MLM, and I wasn't able to get that kind of ROI back that quick. All right. Again, your time is too expensive to waste. If you're looking around and you're like, I don't know why I keep looking around. Stop looking. Get in the system. Follow it because it's what you need. All right. So the trainings, right? We have the training. So yeah, I've got a guy. I ain't perfect. All right. Let me know where you're from. Double tap that screen. I'm excited you're here. All right. Trainings. We're going to give you trainings in our community. Interactive. You could ask questions, and some of y'all need mindset training. I don't care if you invest in yourself just to get in the mindset training in our community. You need mindset because you've been programmed so long to work, turn 65, turn 70, get off work, and then enjoy the rest of your days. But when you're 70, the average person has 10 summers left. That's 10 years if you get it. No, I want you to have 40 summers left. I want you to have 30 summers left. I want you to have 50 summers left because I don't want you wasting your time anymore on things you don't love. Now, some of y'all love working. If that is you, keep working, but build an income where you're not dependent on that paycheck. And that's exactly what I show you. If you're dependent on that paycheck, work is a lot more stressful when you're dependent on a paycheck. Why? Because you got to do something every 2 weeks. When you're happy just being there, you know what? You show up better. You look better. You're not overwhelmed. You're not stressed out because you're doing what you love and you're getting paid more money outside of what you're doing what you love to even be there. So people are like, why are you so happy at work? Why are you so happy in your company? Because listen, I'm being here. I just love what I do. Now that my paycheck isn't tied to what I do for work, I can really enjoy my lifestyle. I can ditch the mind grind. I can reclaim my mind, my time, enjoying this income, all right? So if you're like, I want to make money online, I don't want to be overwhelmed, let me know. What would you do with $10,000 a month? Will you put it in the comments, all right? Don't DM me. I don't DM on here. But what would you do with $10,000 a month, all right? I can tell you exactly what I would do. Cover my kid's school bill. Yeah, that's what I do. I cover the kid's school bill with $10,000 a month. All right. Hey, Queen, what's up? Welcome to the room. What would you do if you're able to drop the overwhelm to make the income long term? All right. We're not having burnout. All right. I work with high achieving women who make income already, but they're missing the memories because they're at work, they're in their business. I help them build the digital space. All right. Without sacrificing any more time, any more of their income, trying to figure things out. I literally give you a step-by-step system that you can follow, right? Because simple steps beat a perfect plan. All right. I literally work with real women. This is why I come on here in a hat. This is why I come on here in a t-shirt. This is why I don't make everything fancy, because when people see that, they think there's a certain life they live. No, this is me every day. This is how I like to live. All right. You might see my blue hair. That's why I like to go outside a little bit. I'm outside, I mean, I gotta go to farmers markets. I'm old, y'all. All right. I'm not going to the club. I'm just going to the farmers market in my nice hair. I might go to the Central Market. I'm in Texas. All right. But how do you understand? You can take your knowledge, turn it into income. You just have to learn the step-by-step process for that. And once we get you in here, once you understand, you invest the money in yourself, right? Where there's an investment for all things. Is it going to be time, amount of time you're spending looking, wasting, or the investment to get something that's super clear for you that you can align yourself with, that you can really grow in. And so there is an investment, but you're going to get in. You're going to understand, hey, you understand that we're real people from around the world. We're real people from all over. We are just understanding, hey, we can brand ourselves to grow ourselves. And then we know that we get in emails. So we pull people to us. We're not searching. We're not emailing. We're not calling. If you DM me, I'm going to tell you to go to this website. Why? Then you can email me from there. Why? Because emails equal income. Emails equal less stress. We're not trying to write 1,005 people because that's stressful. And so we walk you through, okay, how do you set up automated messages? How do you set up a system that emails for you, right? How do you have automations? Automations equal freedom. We teach you how to have automations that work for you 24/7. Like when I was down and out last year, automations were still working for me. I mean, I couldn't move at one point. I was so sick. all I could do was, I couldn't even think about water. And yet I had an income coming in because my automations were working for me behind the scenes. Even when I was 100%, automations be 100% for you all the time. And they show up for you repeatedly because we are human. We can't be 100%. We get overwhelmed, we get stressed out, we get sick. But when you understand and we give you the automations, you have something working for you behind the scenes. When we teach you how to build your digital real estate, something is working for you all the time, so that when you are 100%, your digital real estate is working for you and your automations, helping your perfect customer come to you. Again, no emailing. We're not writing people. We're not going live for 6 hours trying to sell a product. All right. We're not going live for 4 hours trying to sell a product. You're understanding how you can make a profit without having all the extra pressure of life. And that's the key. How do you get a profit without the extra pressure of life? All right. Transparency is my promise. I'm always transparent. I will always share with you my tips and tricks. I will share with you, okay, hey, let's look at your content. I will give you a strategy. In fact, if you sign up with me by Sunday, we will get you a personalized strategy so that you can win this summer. I want this next 90 days for you to be amazing. So if you want that, like, hey, go to www.moneyonmedia.com, put in your email. All right. I want you to invest in yourself by Sunday. Why by Sunday? Because you're thinking you have time. You don't. I want to give you a personalized strategy. I want to talk to you. I want to see what's really taking place with you and give you a strategy that can work. So in 90 days, you can actually decide, what do you want your life to look like? And then what do you want long-term to look like? I think, again, great money is short. Quick wins are phenomenal, right? They get you excited. Quick wins get you excited. Long-term money pays for you, your kids, your grandkids, your aunties and uncles, your nieces and nephews, all right? And you got what it takes. You just don't have the system. You got what it takes, and you're already high achieving. You already want something different for your life. You just don't have the proven system to put in play for you. And so I help you drop that overwhelm. I put you into a great system that works for you. I help you brand yourself in this community. Our $1 million mentor, Michelle, you'll see her as soon as you put your email in. Well, I help you understand even better than me, way more clear than I can. How do you brand yourself to grow? Why is waiting killing you right now? Waiting is killing you because you're looking at everything, trying to figure it out. Waiting is not where you want to be anymore. Waiting is not. All right. We have simplified every single thing for you. There's no tech skills needed. All right. I promise you. Go on here. www.moneyonmedia.com. There's no tech skills needed, right? We have Mr. Don. I call him Mr. Don. He has to go by Don, who is 80, who started this at 80 with no computer knowledge, no tech knowledge. He had to learn how to use a computer just to get the system up and running. And then you know what? His system was built for him. We have a whole tech team. Like, hey, I don't like tech, Reba. It is done for you. You're going in, you're plugging in your name. But he said, I don't like tech. So we have a tech team that will help you answer your questions. Say, hey, every Tuesday and Thursday, we have tech calls for you. Help you answer your questions. So while you're not burned out, you're not being drained, you're understanding, okay, you can make this work for you. All right. We're going to teach you how to launch to profit in 7 days. If you're willing to be coachable, you can launch a profit. Hey, let me know where you're from. Double tap that screen. I am so excited that you are here. All right. If you're on YouTube, leave me a comment. Say, girl, I see you. I see you in the room. I want to grow. All right. I am here for this. I want you to have the tools in your hand so you can make a decision of what do you want to do. Keep the income, change your lifestyle. All right. Keep your income, change your lifestyle. That works for you. So when you are making $900 sales, and I can do basic math, so 900 times 10 is $9,000. And if you get 12 customers, it's over $10,000. Don't ask me the right amount. I just know if I can make $900 a day on daily pay, I can make over $300,000 a year. That perked up my eyes. That for me means that I can start living the life that I want to live. I can live where I want to live. All right. I'm not going to pick a house based on just that income that I have right now. I'm not going to be burned out. And when the kids come up and ask me a question, I'm not going to think twice about it. I have a kid in competitive cheer, y'all. You know how much competitive cheer is? All right. Listen, I don't know how much we spent in the last couple of months. Oh, I'm like, okay, digital marketing, take care of this. That's what I say now. I'm like, take care of this. $900 sale can go ahead and cover that fee. All right, all of it. And for me, it's just, I've dropped that overwhelming. I've dropped the overwhelming. I've dropped the exhaustion. I've dropped the mental anxiety and the mental gymnastics trying to figure everything out. I'm like, okay, I can just pull from my digital marketing account. I keep my money separate from my main account. I can just pull from that account. It's covered. And now I'm like, okay, so I feel better in what I do every single day. I feel better than I'm helping women who are high achieving, who already have income, and just missing the memories. I feel better helping women grow in the digital space. I feel a lot better being able to see people smiling. I sat down with a woman about 2 months ago and we were just talking. It wasn't about digital marketing, and super successful. I mean, owns multiple businesses. And she's like, I'm just really tired and exhausted. And my health is going down. I don't know what to do. I know I can't keep this business running because my health can't sustain it. Same thing with my other friend from South Africa in the fashion industry for 30 years. And then her health declined, y'all. She was super successful in what it looked like in the income and lifestyle, but her health went down and she lost her whole business. And so now she's doing digital marketing, and she's been able to replace that income and working 2 hours a workday because her body literally can't go. It was drained from 30 years of being in the fashion industry, drained. And she's like, I literally can't get up and do what I used to do. So I lost my whole business. But now she's like, I haven't lost the lifestyle because now I'm working 2 hours a day. My body can handle it. My brain can handle it. All right. I have clarity, and clarity does not come before action. Clarity comes with action. Clarity comes with having a proven system. And I give you just that. We give you the community. We have that, right? Go to www.moneyonmedia.com, YouTube, screenshot this. All right. And if you get in here and you don't like it, unsubscribe. I won't know. All right. Unsubscribe if you don't like it. That's totally your prerogative. It's totally up to you. I promise I will not be hurt. But I do want you to have an option to look at a life that you truly want to change, where you can move, where you can understand, where you can start growing yourself, and you can start having that mental capacity where you feel better, where you can intentionally say, when I wake up tomorrow morning, I want to eat toast, instead of when I wake up, I gotta go to work. I want you to wake up in that lifestyle and say, okay, today I want to go to the market. I love markets. Instead of saying wake up and dreading what you have to do, I want you to wake up and be alive in the moments that you can enjoy. I want you to wake up and look in that mirror and be like, girl, we have done it. We've kept the lifestyle. We've kept the income, and we're not missing out any more memories. My money and my memories are now together. I'm not having to ask to go take my parents to an appointment if you're like me and a little bit older. Simultaneously, I'm not having to ask to take my kids to an appointment if they need it. We can just get up and we can go. Okay, fine. Hey, I don't need to ask to go anywhere. I have complete freedom. All right. I can have lunch with a friend. Lunch can go for 3 hours because we're in a really good chat. That's freedom. It's not going to lunch and saying, hey, I have to rush to this next thing. All right. What you're doing right now is probably demanding so much from you that you really don't know what to do. I want to give you a step by step. I believe in simple steps beat perfection. Simple steps help you grow long-term income. Simple steps help you have the long-term goal. They help you achieve it, and they help you believe it. Why? Because in simple steps and simple wins, you can build a life that actually makes sense for you. And then you can decide what is it exactly that you want to do. So I'm gonna demyth a lot of this for you right now, right? You're gonna say, hey girl, I don't got no following. Perfect. I don't need you to have a following. I need you to be coachable. 0 following is perfect. When you have 0 followers, we can teach you how to really push your algorithms out here and attract the person who's perfect for you. Attract the customer who's going to connect with you, who's going to watch you, who's going to grow with you, who wants to invest in their life, all right? We're going to pull your customer into you. I don't believe in calling. I don't believe in parties. I don't believe in trying to friend people from high school because you're starting this new thing. I don't want you to try and warm somebody up because you want to give them business. That's not how we're going to work here. We're going to work with peer attraction, peer being you, peer being authentic, right? Next thing, I have no tech skills. I don't really care. You don't need tech skills in this. I need you to be coachable again. Are you willing to follow these videos that we're going to give you? You can speed them up, you can slow them down, but we're going to give you step-by-step videos that if you watch, you can be up and running in a few days. You might have to watch one video 2 or 3 times. I watched one video 4 times on One Piece because I'm not tech savvy. But you know what? I watched it, I slowed it down, I clicked my mouse around, and I had my business up and running in 2 days while working 60 hours a week. All right, Reba, I don't have time. You have time because you're scrolling away. You have time to break off 30 minutes a day to build the life that you want. You have time to build a life where you don't have to wake up and rush somewhere else. You have time to build a life. What you don't have time for is to be overwhelmed. What you don't have time for is to be out here looking around, clicking everywhere. You don't have time for that, but you do have time to build a life. You do have time to get 100% profits in your pocket. You have time for that. Do you want the time for that? That's really the question. Do you want? I have a system that will help you earn daily pay, help you earn the money back in your pocket while you're working, while you're sleeping, while you're on vacation. Last year we were in Curacao, and it was like $2,000 came in. All right. I mean, I'm in bed, eyes are open. The view is beautiful. It's tropical. Those really big leaves. I don't know if they're palm trees or not. All right. Those really big leaves, those palm trees. Good morning, Kim. How are you? I'm excited you're here. All right. I woke up. I was in bed. I woke up. Beautiful scenery. All right. Palm trees. You hear the ocean. And you know what happened? My phone said ding. And I was like, oh, I made some money. Digital marketing is working for me, right? It was amazing. Like I'm in Curacao, loving where I am, and then the money came in. And all it did for me was turn my eyes open a little bit wider to say, if I can do this while I'm on vacation, if automations are working for me 24/7, if my digital real estate is being built out for me and continually working, I can do almost anything. Y'all, that just tell me, it just gave me a little bit more clarity. I was already following the step-by-step system. Again, simple steps mean mountains can move over time. It showed me, okay, what's possible. I was like, wow, I made this and I still really can't use TikTok that well. I still really can't. I'm still learning. I'm earning. All right. I did not know everything. I still don't know everything. And yet I'm still willing to follow the system so that I can live well. If that's you, but hey, I want to be on the beach for days at a time. I want to be where I am for days at a time. Let me know. I am so excited for you to be in this room with me, for you to see what's possible. All right. I don't care about going viral. Look at my videos. I don't care about going viral. All right. Going viral doesn't mean you're profitable. Building who you are, being authentic, following a system means that you can make an income that comes to you instead of you chasing it. That's why you go to work. That means you're chasing the income. People, I don't want people to know what I'm doing. I don't want to be embarrassed. I don't want to tell them I need money. When you go to work, you're telling people you need money. And that's the end of it. There's no questions there. When you go to work, people need money. All right. I don't think following. What's the other one, right? I don't want anybody to tell me no in my business. I don't want anybody to tell me no in my business. There's no one to tell you no in this business. It's rejection free. They put in their email. They'll watch a video that's done for you. And they don't like it, unsubscribe. You really don't want anybody in your emails who doesn't want a better life anyways. Let them unsubscribe and feel great about it. You give them an opportunity to look. They'll come back to you if they really want to change your life. They'll come back to you if they really want to change your life. But this is how you escape that rat race. This is how you escape that. And this is how you get true freedom of bringing your mind to a place of where you can actually be. You can understand, hey, you can work this 2-hour workday. You can. I don't want to hear that. You can work a 2-hour workday. You can break it out. All right. Everybody has time to make a couple 1-minute videos, 15 seconds. And you're like, I don't know how. It won't be perfect. Again, I don't care about perfection. I care about you winning. Action will bring what takes you. As you flush it out, will help you brand yourself. Over this summer, you're going to see what is this really about. So you can watch me, you can join me. Either one is fine. I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to keep following my daily steps because structure helps me go somewhere. Structure equals income. And we give you the structure. You just have to decide, do you want to do it? All right. So go to the link in my bio, like this page, give me a follow, give me a gentle nudge and say, hey, go to www.moneyonmedia.com. All right, this is truly, if you're already high achieving, take a picture of that, screenshot that, YouTube screenshot, TikTok screenshot. You already know that you want something different. I want you to jump into it with me. I am so excited that you've been here. Thank you all so much. I'm going to hop off. I got to go work out. If y'all haven't known by now, every morning I'm on here between 6:30 and 6:45. I'm on here and then I go work out. I do the same thing. I move my body. Why? Because for me, when I move my body, y'all, I'm trying to get fit by 40. And 40 is knocking on my door. I'm trying to get fit by 40. All right. Let's go. All right. So again, hey, I'm Reba. I live in Texas. A regular old mom, a regular old wife, a regular old sister. Nothing special about me. Go to www.moneyonmedia.com. Link in my bio. I will see you soon. I've had a great time here with you today. We are going to kick it. I'll see you soon. I'll see you in the community. I can't wait to see you change your life. I can't wait to see you have these tools in your bag, where you can really start implementing them, when you can really start looking in the mirror and saying, hey, this is who I am. A lot of you guys lost who you were when you were little kids. This is who I am. I have fun. I enjoy doing things that I love. I really understand, hey, when I look in the mirror, I'm so proud of who I see. I want you to look in the mirror and be proud of who you see every single day. And you can do that when you're not overwhelmed. You can do that when you're not stressed out. You can do that when you're literally able to say, I'm able to have an income that helps me have a life of freedom. And freedom looks different for each of us. Success looks different for each of us. All right. For me, it's waking up, doing what I want when I want. It's taking my parents to lunch, parents to appointments, kids to lunch, kids to appointments. I'm not rushing, having to ask. All right. Keep the income, change the lifestyle. Increase the income, change the lifestyle. Money and memories together. And I give you a system that gives you just that. So go to www.moneyonmedia.com. Put in your email address. You'll get a short video. I'm going to send out a Q&A today, an email for a Q&A, where you can say, hey, I want to be in your small Q&A. It's about 10 people, typically, at most. We keep it real small. We keep it intimate. So you can ask the questions about this. But if you're not on my email list, you're not getting invited. I don't invite the whole world. And it's only 30 minutes long. Give me 30 minutes of time this weekend. We'll ask some questions. We'll talk through it. And we'll say, hey, how do you go from being overwhelmed to being free? That's all I care about for you. I've had a great time. All right, I got to go move my body. I'm trying to get fit by 40, and 40 is coming. I keep telling you that. Fit by 40, 40 is coming. I want the money and the memories for you and for me. All right, I want you to be able to wake up, go to the mountains, go to the beach, go to the store as you want, and have the income you need to cover everything that you need. Take care. I've had a blast. Let me end it here. Bye, YouTubers. I'm going to end YouTube first, and I'm going to come and take